So the AI revolution is definitely here, right? But for most companies, there's this huge problem. It's kind of stuck in the IT department. So how do you actually unlock its potential for everyone? Well, we're about to break down a powerful new blueprint for doing just that. Let's dive in.
And this, right here, this is the question that's probably keeping a lot of leaders up at night. Because look, having a couple of data scientists isn't going to cut it anymore. To really make AI work for your business, you need your marketing team, your HR folks, your finance analysts, you need everyone on board. But how in the world do you actually make that happen?
And this really gets to the heart of the whole thing. You know, you can spend millions of dollars on the fanciest AI tech, but if your team doesn't get it, or worse, doesn't trust it or use it, what do you have? It's just really, really expensive shelfware. The real bottleneck, it turns out, isn't the technology, it's the people.
This leads to what we can call the universal AI skills gap. And just think about it for a second. Most AI training out there, it's built for coders, by coders, it's super technical, it's abstract, and it totally misses the mark for the 99% of your workforce who are never going to write a line of Python. That old model is, well, it's broken.
So if that's the problem, what's the alternative? Well, it's a completely different philosophy, a whole new approach built around no code. And this isn't just some small tweak, this is a fundamental shift in how we think about AI upskilling.
Here's the big idea. Empower every single employee to understand and use AI, maybe even to build simple solutions themselves, and, here's the kicker, without needing a computer science degree. The goal here is to demystify AI, to pull back the curtain and turn it into a practical, everyday tool for the entire company.
Okay, but to really make this happen, you can't just throw a single course at everyone and hope for the best, right? You need a system. You need a framework that actually meets people where they are and shows them a clear path forward. So let's take a look at how that's structured.
So here it is. The solution is this 4-level framework. Think of it like a journey for the entire company. It all starts with Level 1, foundational AI literacy for absolutely everyone. Then you move up to Level 2, for managers and analysts, focusing on how to apply it. Level 3 is where the deep tech experts live, the builders. And finally, Level 4, that's for the C-suite, guiding the overall strategy and governance. It's a structure designed so that nobody gets left behind. Let's break that down, starting with the foundation. Level 1 is all about creating an AI-ready culture. And I mean, this is for everybody, from the front desk to the factory floor. The goal is simple. Understand what AI is and what it isn't, and start using basic tools to get more productive, like right away.
All right, moving up to Level 2, things start to get a little more specific. This is really for your functional managers, your business analysts. The question here shifts from what is AI to how can I actually use AI to solve a real problem in my department? It's all about spotting those automation opportunities and learning to work with intelligent systems.
Okay, next up, Level 3. Now this is for your technical heavy hitters. We're talking data scientists, engineers. This track is all about giving them the advanced tools they need to build custom, in-house AI solutions that are tied directly to real business outcomes.
And that brings us to the top, Level 4, which is designed specifically for the leaders, the C-suite, senior management. Look, this isn't about them building models. It's about them driving the transformation. It covers AI investment strategy, how to measure ROI, how to manage risk, and setting up those critical governance rules for the entire organization.
So, okay, the structure looks great on paper, right? It's smart. But what makes it actually work in practice? Well, it all comes down to a philosophy of learning by doing, and just as importantly, doing it responsibly from the very beginning. And this is maybe my favorite part, because it's where the training gets super practical. Instead of just learning abstract theory, people immediately jump into a hands-on project, building their own digital assistant to automate a real, maybe even an annoying task from their actual job. This makes the learning stick because it's immediate, it's relevant, and it proves the value from day one. And this is absolutely crucial. This isn't one of those tech-first, we'll worry about ethics later kind of approaches. No way. Every single course, from the Level 1 beginner all the way up to the Level 4 executive, has mandatory modules on responsible AI. It bakes the principles of fairness, transparency, and reliable results right in from the start. What this system ends up creating is this really powerful loop for developing your talent internally. See, the courses are modular, they're stackable, so an employee can start at Level 1, learn the basics, and then follow a really clear career path to maybe becoming an AI specialist, allowing you to grow your future talent from right inside your own walls.
All right, so the training's covered.
But training is really only half the battle, isn't it? To make any of this real, you have to connect that learning to powerful, enterprise-grade tools that people can actually use to get stuff done and automate their work.
The first tool in the box is an intelligent process automation suite. The easiest way to think about this is like a digital canvas, or maybe like digital Lego blocks, where even someone who's not a coder can visually map out and automate really complex processes, basically getting all your different software systems to talk to each other without a fuss. And the use cases for this are things that are incredibly practical and have huge value. We're talking about totally automating things like invoice processing, or reconciling thousands of lines in the spreadsheet. You know the ones I'm talking about. Or handling all those new employee onboarding forms. These are tasks that just eat up thousands of hours.
Okay, the next tool in the kit is something called Decision Support Modules. Now, these are essentially pre-built AI brains that you can just plug into your existing business software. They're designed to automate predictions and find those hidden insights in your data that you might have missed.
And again, just look at the direct business impact here. You could use these to automatically predict which customers are about to leave, or figure out the absolute perfect amount of inventory to keep in stock, or maybe even flag a fraudulent transaction the very second it happens.
And this last one, honestly, this is absolutely critical for any business today. It's a secure, private, generative AI workspace. Now, what does that mean? It means your employees get to use all the power of large language models, but, and this is the important part, it's trained only on your company's internal data. It is completely walled off from the public internet. Your data stays your data, period.
And this just unlocks a ton of possibilities, all inside that safe, secure environment. Imagine your customer service team getting answers instantly from your internal knowledge base, or your legal team summarizing complex policies in seconds, or your marketers generating personalized ad copy based on your own private customer data.
So, when you step back and look at the whole picture, the contrast couldn't be more clear, right? On one hand, you have the old way. It's code-heavy, it's abstract, and it's really built for just a handful of experts. And on the other hand, you have this new way. It's no code, it's super practical, and it's designed from the ground up for everyone.
And that really brings us to the final and most important question you should be asking about your own organization. Because in the age of AI, there's really no sitting on the sidelines. So, is your workforce actively building the future with these new skills and tools? Or are they kind of just waiting for the future to happen to them? That choice, well, that's going to make all the difference.